We've been debating $500,000 or lunch with Jay-Z and nothing's happened. Meanwhile, Ruby Rose, $90,000 for some feet, and you can see those transactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Maul, is it tricking if you got it?
Yes.
God.
So in this case, Ruby Rose ran into one of her top OnlyFans user who I guess spent over $90,000 on her and just got her face tatted on his leg as well. But he's got the money like that. Is this tricking?
Yes.
But is this no different than supporting a team?
Yes, this is very different.
How?
He spent $90,000 on somebody's OnlyFans.
People, okay, well, let's take it to Beyonce. People spend flights, hotels, could go spend tens of thousands of dollars for these tickets on the resale market.
Show me
Do
somebody
all
that
shit.
spent $90,000 on
You don't think there's people that spend $90,000 towards Beyonce to go see her sing on stage?
No.
The general definition of tricking would be paying for a woman's attention that would not give it to you unless you gave her money.
How many people in the crowd is Beyonce giving attention to?
Buying a ticket to watch a Beyonce show doesn't fall under that.
She doesn't know any of you.
Yeah, but it's still
you
a
don't
difference.
pay for her attention. You're providing.
She's providing a service.
She's providing a service, feet pics.
Yeah, but
and he's with her in the mall.
No, but he wants her attention. He wants he's texting her. He's sending messages saying, "Just respond to me, please. I'll give you 10 Bitcoins right now if you just respond to me."
Jeez,
that's an issue. That's a problem.
Would he be in the mall with her if he wasn't paying her?
Okay, but we pay artists to go see them, and we don't get to go to the mall with them.
But I'm not paying them to go to the mall. I'm not paying to talk to them.
I just want to see them.
He's also not paying to go to the mall with her. He's just paying to see her feet.
No, he's paying. He
followed her at.
He wants like. Just
that's probably the more likely scenario.
He's paying 10 Bitcoins if she just responds to him. That's a problem.
I'm just saying, for argumentative sake, he has more access to his favorite OnlyFans model than a lot of people do that are fans of music.
It's so much of a problem that she even has him saved as weird OnlyFan. Weird OnlyFan fan. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of
that's in her phone.
As the resident devil's advocate on this podcast, like, let it go. Like, it's not the same.
Oh, he's weird as shit.
It's not the same.
Well, I'll go. All right, to my definition, are meet and greets tricking?
No. No.
Thank you so much to everybody who came out to our meet and greet. We enjoyed meeting you.
Of course, I don't think it's tricking, but now that I'm thinking about my definition, it could fall under that, I suppose. I mean, I would respectfully say hello to any listener for free if we were in the mall, but we are setting up a scenario before the show that you can pay and come kick it.
Well, to be fair, they're not paying. Let's not say that they're paying to come kick it with you because the VIPs at our shows get the best seats. So they're paying for the best seats, and with the best
Free
seats
hats.
come the meet and greet.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And like first access to merch.
Yeah.
First dibs at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you're paying for access.
There's a little more, yeah. There's more to it.
He just wants her to say, respond to me with one word, Ruby. Please, I need your attention. I need to make sure that my kitten is safe. This is somebody with a problem.
You ever call someone your kitten?
No, never.
For $400,000, would you put your safety at risk to meet this guy in the mall?
Yes.
Yeah, I might too.
Yeah.
He's white.
Then I can hire security to just like kind of guard the perimeter. But this, I am glad she did post this because people laughed at it, myself included. But this is scary. Like this could end up being a fucking murder suicide. I don't want that.
This is the exact guy that sits outside of your home and waits for you to just come outside. He's one of those guys.
He just has money.
He's just spending money.
They said he was the guy that MTV did a show. They were like a weird addictions, and he, I guess, was the guy that was featured as the guy that was addicted to porn.
Look at him.
Years ago.
Okay.
So this is now who he's evolved to. This is best case scenario for him.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he's just interacting with his porn at this point.
Yeah.
So he didn't get rid of the addiction.
No, it's just evolved.
He stepped up to a better cut product. Like this isn't. Why isn't MTV helping him after exploiting him? This is wild, though.
Is this not as bad as the way in which, I think we've talked about this, gambling now has become so taboo? I think in 50 years' time, we'll look at gambling ads in these overlays for in games the way we currently look at cigarette ads. Like, oh my God, I can't believe they used to do that.
Oh, yeah. No, gambling is definitely, now that it's legal, it's you see the effect that it's having on sports.
It's an addiction where you're prying on someone's weakness.
Something, and I hate to say it, but I do believe that something is going to happen very bad, like terrible to one of these athletes where a fan is going to kill an athlete.
Over a parlay?
Gambling? Oh, yeah, because they
over
fucked up my
gambling
parlay.
They made Michael retire.
Stop. I'm talking about
All right.
actually killing an athlete. I think, I hate to say it, but I do think that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start looking at this whole gambling thing a little, like legal gambling, FanDuel, all these other apps that people have, because people don't even really care about if their teams win or not anymore.
No.
It's like certain players getting, covering rebounds and points and steals and threes and things like that. Like, there's going to be a situation where one of these fans really show up to a game or to and really start just busting some shots at an athlete. I hate to say it, but I really do feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong at all. I can see when someone already has a mental health problem and then you give them gambling,
Yeah.
it could definitely go down that
It can
route
get bad.
for sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean, shout out to Ruby Rose. I mean, look, one guy giving you $90,000 to just say hello and take a picture, and he has your face tatted. I mean, it's weird. It's borderline scary because people like that can turn into dangerous people. They start following you everywhere, and then something bad can happen. But listen, man, get your money.
who is the person that's supposed to be responsible for seeing red flags? Like, when you see people like this, and I don't want to put anything in
The air.
in regards to Ruby Rose. So let's just say, for example, like when we do see wild mass shootings or something, and then everyone comes back and there was a million red flags and everyone saw them, but no one did anything. When is it going to be a responsibility of some department in the world to identify red flags and hop in? Like, who can be like, all right, I see this guy is giving $90,000. I can see these messages are insane. This seems like someone that probably needs some help, and we should do something before he harms someone.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that exist?
Nowhere.
Yeah.
It's gone.
But who would be responsible for that? Is that from our tax dollars?
No.
Like the same way when defund the police was happening, and they were saying, no, we want to
Which is the
necessarily
dumbest
get rid
shit
of
ever.
the police. We just want, like, when it comes to certain mental health calls, that a cop is not going there, somebody that's trained. And I see both sides of
It's
that.
supposed to be empowering social workers as well. and things
With
like
that said, where's the social workers that literally can go with these viral moments and say, yeah, I think this guy could use some help before he harms someone else?
Well, she usually has security.
I mean,
If I'm not
but
mistaken.
still.
When she's out in public, I think she has security. So, I mean, there's some barrier of protection there. Now, the thing is, when she's just chilling at home and, guys like this can get your address easily.
Mhm.
They can find out where you live.
Yeah.
And now you're at home chilling sitting outside your condo or your house. Now we've reached the level where it's like, but then he says, listen, I spent $100,000 on you. Like, I want some attention. Like, I want to talk to you in real life. Don't just treat me like a fan now. Like, now, because it gets to that level where they're like, yo, you know how much money I spent?
Once you hit that threshold, you feel more
You
entitled.
start to feel like they're your property now. Like, they owe you this time. They owe you this one-on-one because I spent $100,000 on you. Don't just DM me and say hello and then ignore me for 2 months. Like, so, I mean, you got to be careful. At the same, on one hand, she's leveraging her celebrity and knows that guys are, sexually attracted to her, and, she's playing into that role. It's all a game. But on the other end, it is very dangerous because these are people who I feel like have mental problems, and you're kind of like, catering to them a little bit and patting them on the back, say, hey, nice to meet you, and then forget about you. And some of them won't take that lightly. They're like, no, I want more than just a hello and a picture.
Or if she's ever ready to stop doing OnlyFans and he's been a customer for that long and addicted for that long, like, he's not just going to be cool with you saying, I'm going to switch career fields now. Like,
you got to be careful, man. The access now is unlimited. People have unlimited access to you, especially if they're spending that type of money on you.